So I'm tired of catching my pattern after the fact. I want to be able to notice more so in the moment when it happens, rather than going into my old patterns.
Yeah. And you're referring to catching yourself having to share your own emotions rather than being able to listen.
Yeah.
With Justin. Okay. That part of you that's tired needs to be a little bit more kind towards yourself and fortified, and being able to say, I want to dedicate myself even more, because the part that's saying you're tired of it has a slightly rejecting feel to it, versus I'm deepening my dedication to be present and to call a spade a spade. You know, my emotions are still rooted in the past, and I see it. And I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not emoting and having all these feelings of the past on purpose. And I'm in a noble struggle. And so I would like to catch it next time, rather than I'm tired of not catching it in the past. I would really like to catch it next time. And just let yourself hear that voice right now and see if it's true. You'd like to catch it next time and the time after, if possible.
Yeah.
And see if you can feel the depth inside you that is dedicated and wants to be continuously dedicated to have this awareness start to overwhelm the feelings of the past. And how beautiful that is. And that you want to support yourself to trust the awareness. And you don't want to criticize yourself by saying you're tired. Yeah. So again, I, the real Jody that's here now, want to support my awareness. And just see, is that true?
It is true. What I find interesting is that it's much more difficult to stay with the awareness than it is to fall into the criticism.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And even though it's much more difficult, do you want to stay with the kind awareness, or do you want to dedicate yourself to the criticism?
Well, of course I want to stay with the awareness, but yeah.
I don't think it's of course. I think it's, let's be here and see that the criticism is posing as awareness. The criticism is posing as if it's smart. When actually, as we sit here, we recognize real awareness wants to say to the criticism what?
You're not really helping. In fact, you're making it worse.
Right.
You're adding to the problem.
Yeah. And therefore,
I'm going to stay with the awareness.
yeah. And notice that the tone is still humble, not quite at the boiling point. Yeah, it was sort of like, and therefore I want to stay with the awareness, rather than being able to say, and therefore I'm dedicated to that awareness. So just feel the gap, feel good that again you're being deeply honest, and that you're developing the muscular potency of the awareness, step by step, that wants to be stronger than the criticism and wants to be stronger than the old feelings of the past. And that it takes a consistency and a dedication and a devotion and a clarity. And knowing you as I do, there's nothing more important. Is that true?
Yeah.